It's the ugly orange envelope you hate to see on the windshield of your car. Whether you want to admit it or not, most of us have gotten a parking ticket at one time or another.
I'm sure I have, yeah.
And did you pay it?
Of course.
Oh, I pay.
Mildred Walker just got ticketed for an expired meter right outside City Hall.
If I don't pay it, they're gonna write me, boot my vehicle and all this kind of stuff.
But if you've ever put off paying that ticket, you've got lots of company. Right now, the city of New Orleans has a huge stack of unpaid violations, millions of dollars uncollected. How much do you think is owed in outstanding parking fines in New Orleans over the years?
Probably will be a couple $1 million.
Post-Katrina, that number has, been right at about, 8 to 10 million total.
That's just a lot of money.
The city upped its crackdown in May of 2008 when it implemented the Smart Boot program. 2 vans equipped with cameras, a computer, and license plate recognition technology scan the streets for delinquent Dodgers.
It reads all the parked vehicles as they drive past them, and it compares the license plate that it's reading against the license plate that may owe money. And if those license plate matches up, then that picture is displayed to the operator. They immediately can stop.
Within minutes of our ride-along with a team of parking enforcement officers, there's a hot list hit.
Dispatch, I have inquiries on the Louisiana license.
It's going to be a positive.
10-4.
In the 1200 block of Burgundy, the Smart Boot crew moves in. In less than a minute, the car is immobilized. According to the city's online parking ticket payment system, the owner of this vehicle owes about $320 in outstanding fines, but believe it or not, that is nothing compared to what some drivers owe for violations that date back years. Fox 8 obtained a list of the top deadbeat drivers in the metro area, vehicles that are boot or tow eligible, and the numbers are staggering. Number 1 on the list, Louisiana license plate V810148, a driver with more than 200 unpaid parking tickets who owes the city more than $16,000.
Astronomical prices, $16,000 for parking tickets. That's a big problem.
Next up, Louisiana license plate MIE 350, a driver with 150 unpaid tickets totaling almost $12,000. Then there's the driver with Texas plate 6MHP 62, who owes the city $10,340.
$16,000 somebody owes. Another person owes over $10,000, $9,000, almost $12,000.
Go ahead, I'll be shopping right now.
The list goes on, with nearly 18,000 vehicles on the city's boot list and millions of dollars owed. The city would not give us the names of who's not paying, citing privacy laws.
It is outrageous to me because you know what? I pay taxes to the city, and if I have a standing ticket, if they stop me, I go to jail.
Even with the Smart Boot van tracking down several thousand violators a year, Public Works Director Robert Mendoza says finding those on the way past due list isn't as easy as it seems. People move, sell their vehicles, or drive an unregistered car.
Right after Katrina, it was very difficult when people changed a lot of their vehicles out, so that became very difficult for us to transfer that record forward. We still can process through more standard collection methods like credit checks, and calling, but that's a much slower process.
And we should point out the search for the big fish of the parking ticket world goes beyond the average driver. As you might expect, some delivery trucks get parking tickets by the truckload. This FedEx truck has more than $8,000 in unpaid tickets, according to the city's online payment system. Fox 8 found another one making deliveries in the French Quarter with more than $2,000 owed. The city says those numbers are misleading since late fees get waived when big companies like FedEx pay their tickets all together.
There's actually a separate account for fleet accounts. Okay. And the way fleet accounts work is they clear their tickets in batches, and they get a statement every quarter, and they have to clear all their tickets.
And what about city-owned vehicles? Outside NOPD headquarters on this day, we found unmarked police units with unpaid fines, adding up to thousands of dollars. The driver of this Crown Vic owes $1,240 in parking tickets. And this Ford Taurus with flashing lights in the back window has 5 unpaid tickets dating back to 2005, totaling $360.
They have the power of the law, and they're abusing it and misusing it, because what they're going to hold us for with the law, they are the very ones that's breaking the law, and that's horrible.
The city says government workers are not above the law, but tickets for unmarked vehicles typically are adjudicated if they are on call.
And there's a lot of things in the city that I guess if they collected those fees could be addressed.
Just one part of a costly problem that continues to affect the city's bottom line.
That's a lot of money. Money what we need to rebuild and bring services to the people who really need it.
As illegal parkers looking for a free ride refuse to come clean.